Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you guys? I hope you will always be given health in this condition. Okay guys, we are going to learn about asking question. The first one is type of question, and second is purpose of the question, and third is why is asking question important, and fourth is strategy for asking questions, and fifth how to effective asking question practice in class, and 6 benefits of asking question. Baik, saya akan menjelaskan tentang type of question. And the first one is general or yes or no question. Common question that can be answered with a simple yes or no. The answer can be brief or longer answer can be given. Jadi, general or yes or no question adalah pertanyaan umum yang dapat dijawab secara sederhana hanya dengan ya atau tidak. Dan juga bisa juga lebih panjangnya lagi dengan memberikan alasan atau apapun itu. For example, is it cold outside? You can just answer yes or no. Dan untuk yang panjangnya adalah is it cold outside? Dan you can answer yes, it is cold outside. It is cold outside itu adalah penjelasan yang lebih panjang. And the second is special or WH question. A special question use a certain word at the beginning of the sentence to ask a specific question. Special or WH question adalah pertanyaan yang menggunakan kata tertentu di awal kalimat untuk mengajukan pertanyaan spesifik. The question word is who, what, where, when, why, how, and so on. Seperti yang kalian tahu, semua question word itu terdapat huruf WH yang digunakan untuk memulai pertanyaan. For example, where are you from? And the third is choice question. Choice question are questions that offer a choice of several options as an answer. They are made up of two parts, which are connected by the conjunction or. Dan yang ketiga ini adalah pertanyaan yang terdiri dari dua pilihan yang ditawarkan sebagai jawaban. Dan kedua pilihan itu dihubungkan oleh conjunction or. For example, is he a teacher or a student? Di sini teacher and student adalah choice of several options as an answer. Dan or di sini adalah conjunction. And number 4 is disjunctive or take question. This type of question is also made up of two parts, where the first part is a positive statement and the second part is negative, or vice versa. Such questions are only used in a conversational speech to clarify an information or to confirm or refute something if there are doubts. Pertanyaan jenis ini juga terdiri dari dua bagian, di mana bagian pertama adalah pertanyaan positif dan bagian kedua adalah negatif, atau bisa juga sebaliknya. Example, she sent him an invitation, didn't she? Di sini bagian pertama, she sent him an invitation adalah positif, dan bagian kedua, didn't she adalah negatif. Didn't she di sini juga berfungsi sebagai tag question karena di sini seperti mengkonfirmasinya.
The purpose of the question in classroom. 1. Encourage learning atau mendorong pembelajaran. By asking questions, we make learning more conducive. 2. Creates a language rich in environment. Berartikan kelas yang actively discuss. 3. Encourage and engagement and motivation. Sekali kita berani terlibat untuk bertanya. Usually, we feel like asking again at the moment or at the next meeting. Termotivasi ingin bertanya kembali because developing critical thinking skill. 4. Develop critical thinking. Pastinya sebelum bertanya, kita memikirkan terlebih dahulu untuk membuat pertanyaan apa. Dan dari berpikir, kita sedang mencoba membuat pertanyaan. That's From that's try, and trying make question is developing our critical thinking skill. Why is asking question important? Paul and Elder 2000 state that thinking is not driven by answer but by question. Had no question been asked by those who laid the foundation for a field, the field would never have developed in the first place. Research by Smith 1998 states that language-rich classrooms are more conducive environment for learning and that's progress. Usually, teachers constantly ask questions rather than letting class be quiet without discuss. Hal ini dilakukan untuk menjaga pikiran, to keep mind or concept or life topic. Asking question involves think about what you want to ask, framing the question in your mind, and then producing the question that you want to ask. Asking question is one important part of learning. Ketika kita mengajukan pertanyaan, we can learn more information about something and develop our critical thinking.
The question. Before you ask the question, you must planning the question first. When planning question, keep in mind your course goals. For example, do you want students to master core concept or to develop their critical thinking skills? The question you ask should help them practice these skills, as well as communicate the facts, ideas, and ways of thinking that are important to their learning in your course. Jadi, saat merencanakan pertanyaan, ingatlah tujuan kursus Anda. Misalnya, apakah Anda ingin siswa menguasai konsep inti atau untuk mengembangkan keterampilan berpikir kritis mereka. Pertanyaan yang Anda ajukan akan membantu mereka mempraktikkan keterampilan ini, serta mengkomunikasikan fakta, ide, dan cara berpikir yang penting untuk pembelajaran mereka. The second is aim for direct, specific questions. During class discussion, rather than beginning with a single question that is multi-layered and complex, use a sequence of questions to build depth and complexity. Ini tujuannya untuk pertanyaan langsung dan spesifik. Selama diskusi kelas, daripada memulai dengan satu pertanyaan yang berlapis-lapis dan kompleks, lebih baik gunakan urutan pertanyaan untuk membangun kedalaman dan kompleksitas. Yang ketiga itu ask question across your class and ask only one question at a time. When you ask more than one question, students often don't respond because they are unsure which question you want them to answer. In course planning, include notes about when you will pose the ask and answer question. Asking questions throughout the class will not only make it more interactive, but will also help you measure and improve student learning. Don't wait until the last 2 minutes of class to ask for questions. Students are unlikely to ask questions when they know that only a few minutes remain. Jadi, ajukan pertanyaan di seluruh kelas Anda dan ajukan hanya satu pertanyaan saja pada satu waktu. Ketika Anda mengajukan lebih dari satu pertanyaan, siswa sering tidak menanggapi karena mereka tidak yakin pertanyaan mana yang Anda ingin mereka jawab. Terus mengajukan pertanyaan di seluruh kelas tidak hanya akan membantu menjadi lebih interaktif, tetapi juga membantu untuk mengukur dan meningkatkan pembelajaran siswa. Jangan menunggu 2 menit terakhir kelas untuk mengajukan pertanyaan. Siswa biasanya tidak mungkin mengajukan pertanyaan ketika mereka tahu bahwa kelasnya sudah akan berakhir. And fourth, ask open-ended question. Open-ended question work best for engaging students in discussion, as they offer the opportunity for debate. Avoid asking leading questions, those that prompt us or suggest the answer. And yes or no question. If a yes or no question is warranted, be ready with a follow-up question to encourage students to critically evaluate the material and engage in discussion. Ajukan pertanyaan terbuka. Pertanyaan terbuka paling lebih baik digunakan untuk melibatkan siswa dalam diskusi, karena menawarkan kesempatan untuk berdebat. Jadi, hindari mengajukan pertanyaan yang mengarahkan, pertanyaan yang mendorong atau menyarankan jawaban, dan pertanyaan ya atau tidak. Jika ada pertanyaan ya atau tidak, bersiaplah dengan pertanyaan lanjutan untuk mendorong siswa mengevaluasi materi secara kritis dan terlibat dalam diskusi. And the fifth, use Bloom's taxonomy to be sure you are addressing various types of cognitive process in your question. Bloom's taxonomy provides a useful way to think about kinds of cognitive process that students use to engage with knowledge. Bloom's taxonomy can be used in all stages of course planning. The previous table shows 6 types of cognitive process ordered according to the level of complexity involved. Jadi di sini gunakan taksonomi Bloom untuk memastikan Anda menangani berbagai jenis proses kognitif dalam pertanyaan Anda. Taksonomi Bloom itu memberikan cara yang berguna untuk memikirkan jenis proses kognitif yang digunakan siswa untuk terlibat dengan pengetahuan. And the last, refine and reflect on question after class. After teaching a class session, teaching a help session, collecting an assignment, or administering an exam, take brief notes on which question were the most effective to achieving the goals you had set and which question led to answers that you did not expect. Keep those notes with your lecture notes or lesson plans and use them to refine your question for the next time you will teach or meet with students. Saring dan renungkan pertanyaan setelah selesai kelas. Setelah guru atau dosen selesai dengan tugasnya, maka buatlah catatan singkat tentang pertanyaan mana yang paling efektif dalam mencapai tujuan yang telah Anda tetapkan, dan pertanyaan mana yang menuntun pada jawaban yang tidak Anda harapkan. Simpan catatan itu dengan catatan kuliah atau rencana pelajaran dan gunakan untuk mempertajam pertanyaan Anda di lain waktu saat Anda akan mengajar atau bertemu dengan siswa.
Okay, I'm Maulidiya. I want to explain about how to effective asking question practice in the class. When you have question in the class, it is not always easy to speak up. You might be too nervous or forget what you were going to say when you become flustered. Therefore, I will give you tips how to ask the right way. There are 2 parts. Lecture attention. It has 3 points. 1 point is wait for the right time.
If you have questions and you want to ask about it, please wait lecturer give a chance to bring up questions. That way, lecturer will be able to reach a good stopping point and give you a detailed answer. Point 2. Raise your hand. This is the most common and polite way of letting your lecturer know that you have a question. Point 3. Tell the lecturer you have question. To this way, you simply say, "Excuse me," and be respectful. Part 2 is asking good question. It has 6 points. Point 1. See if you can come up with the answer yourself. Before you ask the question, think it over and make sure it is something you can find out on your own. Point 2. Calm your nerves. After you calm, you will self-confident to asking questions. Point 3. Speak in a clear and audible voice. Point 5. Keep your question brief. You can give a question, make it short and to the point to avoid confusion, and you can say should be okay question would. There are who, what, where, when, why, or how. Point 5. Ask for specific information. For example, what year did the French Revolution start? Point 6. Listen attentively to the answer. Okay, those are steps to how a good asking questions. I want to explain about the mistake to avoid when asking question. Materi selanjutnya adalah tentang kesalahan-kesalahan untuk menghindari ketika asking question. There are 5 points. Jadi ada 5 poin. Point 1. Asking question that was just answered. Ask something that has not been found the answer. Point 2. Asking about something completely irrelevant. It is you must asking question relevant with object or material. Poin nomor 2 itu tentang menanyakan sesuatu yang tidak relevan. Itu harus dihindari. Jadi kita itu harus menanyakan sesuatu yang relevan sesuai dengan tema. Point 3. Asking questions that aren't questions. Maksudnya adalah mengajukan pertanyaan yang sebenarnya bukan pertanyaan. So, before you spit out your question, take a minute to ensure that it is actually a question. Point 4. Asking questions that are ambiguous. Please ask a concise and direct question. Point 5. Asking the wrong person. Avoid asking the wrong person in order to get best fit answer.
Well guys, I'm Khusniyah. In this occasion, I would like to deliver the next material about the benefits of asking questions. Here are 10 powerful benefits of asking questions. Number 1 is helps to clarify your thoughts. Asking questions will help you to clarify your thoughts and those of others too. You can understand people and what they say better if you ask them the right questions. For example, if someone says something to you and you don't understand it, it is more honorable to ask questions for further clarification than to keep mute and make unsafe assumptions. Number 2. Demonstrate your interest in other people or things. Who or what you ask questions about reveals whom or what you are interested in. The questions you ask also reveal what matters to you. The questions you don't ask but you should ask also communicate something about you. The questions you ask are a pointer to what interests you. Learning to ask questions is key to a more interesting life. Next, number 3. Clears or reduces your doubts. So, you can deal with your suspicions and doubts by asking the right questions. If you get the right answer to your questions, they will either dispel or validate your doubts. Next, number 4. Improves your knowledge. Naturally, questions can be used in the quest for knowledge. You ask questions because you want to know. So, what you don't know that you should have known is probably what you have not asked about. If you like learning new things, then you should like asking questions. Number 5. Enhance your understanding. If you don't understand something, ask questions until you grasp it well enough. Next, number 6 is enhance your communication skills. Communication is not complete until there is an understanding and feedback. Asking relevant questions will help you to achieve better understanding of any subject matter in discourse. When you ask a question, expect a feedback in form of answer, and when the answer comes, acknowledge and appreciate them. That way you make the communication more interesting. Next one is number 7. Enhance trust in relationships. You need trust to build any meaningful relationship. Asking the right questions and getting appropriate responses promote good communication and good understanding, which in turn build trust. Number 8. Tool for sifting information. Asking the right questions helps you separate relevant information from irrelevant ones. As you know, not all information you get are usable. The next one is number 9. Clarifies directions. If you don't know where you are going, ask questions to get the needed directions. So if you don't learn to ask questions for direction, you will waste time, money, and energy for finding your way. The last one is enhance your personal effectiveness. Knowing what to do and achieving results thereon could partly be a function of the questions you ask and the answer you get. Okay guys, that's all from me. I'm sorry for any mistakes and thank you very much for your